Belize continues its record-breaking trend in tourism arrival, and the year in review has proven to be one of the most successful years for Belize's tourism sector. The Belize Tourism Board continues in its endeavor to create awareness and promoting the jewel not only as a prime destination in the region, but also its ethnic and culinary diversity that makes it uniquely Belize. 2017 was another exciting year for airlift and connections as it saw new airlines and routes added to allow easier access to Belize. A brief inaugural ceremony was held at the departure lounge at the Philip Golson International Airport on Friday, November 3rd to commemorate WestJet's new non-stop weekly service between Calgary, Canada and Belize. Southwest Airlines commenced a new direct flight starting June 4th, 2017, which offers daily year-round non-stop flights from Fort Lauderdale to Belize. The flight has multiple connections to and from Fort Lauderdale, from cities such as Baltimore, New York, Atlanta, Orlando, Tampa, and DC. Air Canada began a new non-stop flight service to Belize on Friday, December 15th, making it the second major Canadian airline after WestJet to offer direct weekly flight service to Belize from Pearson International Airport in Toronto, Canada. This new flight from Toronto has injected a new energy in BTB's goals of increasing Belize's presence in Canada. In February 2018, the BTB launched a campaign promoting individual Belize businesses and our reef. The promotion supported the Belize Tourism Board's commitment to sustainable tourism and gave local businesses the opportunity to gain exposure on an even greater stage while raising awareness of the protection of our reef. It was implemented with a global partnership with a trusted partner, WWF, to help save the world's two largest barrier reefs, and executed in a way that calls attention to Belize, highlights individual stakeholders, and raises awareness for reef conservation. It also provided a fundraiser for the world's two largest barrier reefs. A total of over 7 million people reached and over 87 million impressions. In order to target key European markets for Belize during January, the busiest travel inspiration and booking period of the year, two digital campaigns were launched in December of 2017. These were with TravelZoo, a member-only deals site with over 8 million members in Europe, and Odigio, one of the world's largest online travel agencies with 17 million users in Europe. The key aim for both campaigns was to raise awareness of Belize over a very broad audience in multiple markets. The TravelZoo campaign created beautiful tailored Belize landing pages for the UK, France, Spain, and Germany, containing destinations information and video content, Belize flight details, holiday packages, and hotel offers inclusive for their members. Odigio built Belize advertising banners containing inspirational imagery to appear on their search site, directing people to their unique Belize landing pages for France, the UK, and Germany. The award was granted to Belize Tourism Board for its Belize Virtual Expo, which was held at the Belize Biltmore Plaza Hotel on the 29th to 30th June. The Virtual Expo gave local tourism service providers an opportunity to meet virtually with key representatives of the international travel trade. To grow awareness and knowledge of Belize as a holiday destination to the UK audience, in November we hosted 4 journalists from the UK media. The journalists were from a range of publications including the Mail on Sunday, the Mirror, the S Magazine, and also produced video content for roughguides.com. These publications have a combined reach of over 18 million. We showcased the best of Belize, with the group visiting archaeological sites of Western Belize, ziplining, snorkeling on the reef, and joining in with the celebrations during Garifuna Settlement Day in Dangriga. In December 2017, the Belize Tourism Board brought 5 top-tier travel media to Belize for a week-long immersive press trip. The trip highlighted multiple regions and activities in Belize, giving the media a well-rounded experience and multiple story angles. The trip has resulted in 10 stories and 27 million impressions thus far in top-tier outlets including Rob Report, Lonely Planet, Jet Setter, and Afar. In partnership with its US marketing agency, also Engage, the BTB hosted lifestyle influencer Victoria Smith in the month of April. Victoria focused on design, travel, style, and food, and is noted as a top interior design Instagrammer to follow. Her trip to Belize highlighted the vivid colors and textures of Belize through the nature, cuisine, architecture, and more, and included stays at Matachica and Ka'ana boutique resorts. Victoria shared her experience and tons of pictures with her followers through her social media accounts. In February 2018, the Belize Tourism Board engaged with Tyson Wheatley, a high-profile Instagram influencer, to highlight Belize's stunning water and marine life. He visited for 5 days, inspiring his fans with gorgeous water shots and drone photography. Combined, Tyson shared 40 posts, over 88,000 engagements, and 5.2 million impressions.
We launched a cruise app for stakeholders to have schedules easily accessible. The cruise app was launched in November 2017, and it aimed to establish a mobile presence in the cruise industry and is designed to share the cruise ship schedule with all our valued stakeholders.
In developing this modern and user-friendly hybrid mobile app for iOS and Android services, the app displays all cruise ship calls scheduled to Belize, as well as it notifies its users of any changes or cancellations. The cruise app will also allow the BTB to send necessary notifications to cruise stakeholders. On May 30th, 2017, the Cruise Control Limited officially started ferrying cruise passengers from Harvest Key to Placencia Village.
The opening of the Placencia Pier was done on May 30th, 2017, when the Cruise Control Limited officially started ferrying cruise passengers from Harvest Key to Placencia. Passengers now have the opportunity to enjoy beaches, the food, the craft market, and so much more that the village has to offer. In addition, the Village Council also collaborated with BTB in renovations of the pier, which now boasts a new tour sales desk for independent operators to sell tours.
This new tendering service has provided an increase in the flow of visitors to the village of Placencia, which has created economic activity for the local stakeholders. BTB continued throughout the year to focus on improvements and developments for the destination. Here are a few to share with you. The BTB partnered with the San Antonio Village Council to invest in much-needed infrastructure for the San Antonio waterfall. The works carried out included the construction of 4 picnic tables for visitors to picnic in the area and 3 garbage bins for proper disposal of garbage. The BTB also invested in the development of road signs to promote the waterfall as well as waterfall safety signs. The Belize Tourism Board partnered with the Punta Negra Village Council, Harvest Key Cruise Port, Oceana, and Garbutt's Marine and Fishing Lodge to conduct beach cleaning efforts at Punta Negra Village to ensure a clean and safe experience for locals and guests. The community welcomed the volunteers as they worked thoroughly throughout the day and combed the beach, picking up garbage that had been washed ashore. The Belize Tourism Board, in partnership with Niche, upgraded the Banquita's House of Culture in Orange Walk Town. Upgrades included the redesign and curation of the panel displays and information, which highlight the region's history and significant landmarks. During the year, the Destination Planning Department conducted countrywide training on the tourism legislation, inclusive of both the Accommodation and Tour Guides and Tour Operators Acts, and discussed extensively enforcement strategies. The design boasts the construction of 20 booths for artisan. The objective is to enhance visitor experience as well as provide the opportunity to increase revenues. This craft market will come to fruition before the close of this fiscal year. With both a sustainable and strategic approach to developing business growth and ensuring robust revenue systems, BTB completed the following.
The Belize Tourism Board launched a public awareness campaign to remind owners and operators of guest accommodation services of their obligations and requirements under the Hotel and Tourist Accommodation Act. The campaign targeted both the general public as an awareness strategy and also hotels, other accommodations, and properties registered with any booking engine such as Airbnb.
Being a registered guest accommodation service with BTB gives the owner or operator the benefit of having a hotel license to operate legally and freely, of contributing meaningfully to the sound development of our dynamic tourism industry, as well as to benefit from the strategic plans and promotions of the BTB.
As part of its continuous efforts to improve its service to tourism stakeholders, the Belize Tourism Board commenced the design of a new BTB online portal to be a convenient, user-friendly, and paper-free service allowing industry partners to conduct various types of official business, such as licensing, guest registration, tax returns, and payments from the comfort of their homes or offices. The system's first phase was launched on November 1, 2017, and allows accommodations to submit monthly accommodation tax returns and make online payments through the participating banks.
The BTB's online portal is convenient, fast, accurate, secure, and easily accessible. Payments will be made in real time and offer savings in cost and time. In recognition of the valuable contribution of our stakeholders and to continuously build rapport and enhance their skills, BTB held several initiatives such as Tourism Industry Conference, Digital Marketing Summit, National Tourism Awards, focus groups, local road shows, and industry visits. With the mandate of enhancing industry-specific quality standards and services, BTB engaged in the following initiatives. Contingency planning workshop for small accommodations in the Belize district was hosted by the BTB on June 12, 2017 at the ITVET facilities in Belize City and in San Pedro from August 14th and 15th, 2017 at the Lions Den facilities.
The contingency planning workshop was intended to equip stakeholders with ideas and strategies to successfully implement contingency plans for their respective accommodations. The workshops also covered disaster risk management and climate change adaptation and guided and assisted hoteliers with creating effective and personalized emergency plans.
Consultation sessions were held throughout the country to inform and educate accommodation stakeholders about the upcoming minimum standards to be implemented in order to enhance the quality of accommodation services being offered in the country. The consultations were done as part of the regulatory process to repeal the 1999 Hotel and the Tourist Accommodation Regulations. On Friday, December 15th, 2017, Sea to Shore, in partnership with the Belize Tourism Board, Belize Port Authority, Bowen & Bowen, Columbus Zoo, and the Forestry Department, hosted a manatee workshop for tour guides and boat captains at the Coastal Zone Management Authority and Institute in Belize City.
The workshop aimed to bring awareness about threats that affect not only the survival of the Antillean manatee species, but also our environment, safety at sea, and livelihoods.
The Forestry Department and the Belize Port Authority gave presentations highlighting wildlife rules and regulations, requirements for boat captains, and safety at sea. Participants were also provided with information of no-wake zones implemented for the benefits of manatees and to avoid further erosions caused by speeding in shallow areas.
Attendees were able to express their concerns and share examples of collaborative ways to improve our environment and safety, in order to also limit the death of individuals as a result of boat and human collision.
BTB's annual scholarship program continued, with the Honorable Manuel Heredia, Minister of Tourism and Civil Aviation, presenting scholarship awards to 4 full-time Belizean students on August 23rd. They will pursue studies in Associate Degree in Tourism at St. John's Junior College, Bachelor's Degree in Tourism Management at University of Belize, Culinary Studies at CONALIP, El Pantel, the Mexico Bakery Program at Ambrosia Centro Culinario in Mexico. And this year's Gene Shaw Scholarship Award recipient will pursue a bachelor's degree in tourism management at the University of Belize. In 2017, the Belize Tourism Board conducted 9 courses throughout the country. The courses were held in the following locations: San Pedro, Key Cocker, Belize City, San Ignacio, Langriga, Plasencia, Punta Gorda. The total number of trainees for the year was 271, with an average of 30 persons per training course. During the period October to December 2017, the department carried out a total of 439 inspections in multiple destinations that included Orinjuak, San Pedro, Key Cocker, Belize City, Hopkins, Plasencia, Toledo, Offshore South, and Cayo.
For the second year in a row, overnight tourism arrivals have registered a record-breaking increase, with December figures for 2017 approaching 50,000 overnight visitors in 1 month for the first time in history. Overnight arrivals to Belize surpassed 427,000 visitors in 2017, vastly surpassing the 400,000 annual visitor threshold. This figure represented a 10.8% increase over the annual total of 2016. Traditionally, March has been the zenith for overnight arrivals, but December has slowly been approaching the figure for March in recent years. The first time in recent history that December was the peak month for overnight arrivals to Belize was in 2015. In 2017, December surpassed the overnight arrival figure for March by almost 5,000 visitors.
The Belizean workforce has also benefited from tourism. In 2017, the number of individuals employed in tourism was 20,186, reflecting an increase from 2016, which was a total of 19,396. This only serves as proof to highlight the positive effect the industry has had on our growing economy. The cruise sector also played a significant role in the increase of arrivals to Belize.
The overall industry performance in 2017 had a total cruise ship passenger arrival of a growth of 0.9%. That translated to over 1 million cruise visitors. In addition, there were 13 more calls this year in comparison to 2016.
The BTB's cruise department were busy with several initiatives and new ventures aimed at improving the sector. In the summer of 2017, Marella Discovery 2, with 1,836 passengers and 771 crew members, joined the fleet of TUI cruises. Marella Discovery 2 is a sister ship to Marella Discovery. Having two ships means you're able to pair a wider choice of itineraries with the exciting features offered by this larger, more contemporary style of vessel. The main skiff, another cruise ship owned by TUI Cruises, made its first call to Belize on the 16th November 2017. The ship brought 2,780 passengers and 1,030 crew members to our shores. For all the accolades received, it is important to recognize that this would not have been possible without the help of our industry partners. The Belize Tourism Board, in collaboration with the cruise industry, hosted a total of 400 children at their annual gift holiday exchange project. The first event was held in Belize City and the second was held in southern Belize. The children ages 5 to 10 years old were selected from 20 schools in the Belize and Stand Creek districts. The schools were recommended by the district education officer from the Ministry of Education in each respective district. Following the devastating effects of Hurricanes Irma and Maria to the Caribbean, the BTB decided to create a campaign to help those affected in the form of our Dollar Relief Campaign.
The Belize Tourism Board donated $1 for every tourist arrival for the month of October, and the initiative asked for each stakeholder to donate $1 for every guest, therefore creating a multiplier effect. The BTB initiative was supported by participating agencies and tourism stakeholders such as the Belize Tourism Industry Association, the Belize Hotel Association, tour operators, water taxis, hoteliers, and local airlines, amongst many others.
Our heartfelt thanks to all who collaborated with us. Together, we raised over US $59,934.
This last year we had a great collaboration with BTB. Actually, we started with some videos. We wanted to promote our local travelers. We believe that our local population is our marketing team for the international world. So we wanted to make them aware of who and the businesses that we had. So the Belize Tourism Board decided to sponsor some videos, and they are great. All our local businesses have been getting local travelers booking rooms with them because of those videos. More than that, we realized we needed to do some digital marketing. And so we did some testing, and it worked perfectly with Expedia. So next year we're looking at that investment. We also did some trade shows with BTB. So what we did, we subdivided the shows. So Belize Tourism Board does some, and the Belize Hotel Association does other shows. And last year we decided to do some of the European shows, which we had not really invested much. We did the ITB, which was in Germany, very successful. And we also did Ella in London, and they are producing great returns for our members at this moment. We also did a collaboration with the guide. All our members have a half-page ad in the guide. That guide is taken all over the world by both the Belize Hotel Association and the Belize Tourism Board. And because of that guide, many of the tourists are finding them and saying, hey, I need to go to Belize, to this property, because they saw it on the guide.
It has been a progressive year. We continue to prove that private and public sector partnerships do work. The continued support from the Belize Tourism Board towards the different events, festivals, and signature projects of the BTIA continue to remain successful, mainly due to the support that we receive from the BTB. For this year, we were able to develop two new festivals. One of them is with a focus on international, which is going to be the first birding festival of Belize, and then we had the West Fest, which was developed for the Cayo era, and they both seem to be on board as something that's going to be long term. We're also looking forward to reinventing what BTEX, the format for BTEX, and also we are going to be able to celebrate our 20th edition of the Destination Belize magazine. So we're really looking forward to that.
Organizational relationships are very important, and the Belize Hotel Association and the Belize Tourism Industry Association are key members in the tourism web. As we look forward, tourism continues to be our fastest growing industry, creating jobs and development. We are certain that with continued collaboration and support from our industry partners, we can only see a brighter future for all of us in our jewel, Belize.